students, please listen carefully what I am telling. So first today our online classes day 1, date 23/10/2020 Friday. So the chapter first, before we go into the chapter, first we have to study what are the parts of our social studies we have. Dear students, you are all know that in the previous year you already studied some of the parts like history, political science, geography, sociology, but this year they will be give some new parts. So let us, what are the new parts they will be given from our social study subject means. So sociology, economics and BS means business studies. Why I am telling this? These are the new parts they will be introducing from this year. So from this reason only I want to tell this. So let us one by one we have to analyze that. So first one is history. History means you are all know that history is a systematic study of past events. Systematic study of a past event. It is a very necessary to us. So and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, you all know that he was the farmer of Indian Constitution. So he told that they cannot make history who forget history. By this thought, history is a very important to us and it's a very useful to us. And then we comes to the political science. Political science gives to some political issues like how, for example, how the constitution will be formed and what is constitution and what are the human rights and what are the duties and the rights of the citizen. Likewise, we will followed by this in the political science. Last year we will be studying in civics. That is the same from this political science. So and then the geography. This is also because last year you already studied that. In this geography, it deals with the location, land, and natural vegetation, animal life, and how our earth will be exist, and what are we have to follow the climate and vegetation. That's like we have to follow by the geography. And the new part, now this year they will be introducing sociology. Okay, sociology means it is social means our society. Society means our surrounding. For example, we have to live in one of the particular place means we have some of our surroundings means environment, that is called. So we have to study from our surroundings. That is called sociology. So and this is from we have to study from a family or like another ways we have to culture, social awareness. These are the main things we have to study. And the another new one part they will be introducing economics. So it is also a new part they will be introducing. So economics is that branch of science. It is one of the branch of science. So that deals with the human behavior. Which one? This economic, it deals, means it tells that the human behavior and the process of production and consumption. Process of production. You know that production means, for example, farmer will be cultivation the land and product the things. So after the production, we will be sell that. So that product means we have to there will be like a farmer product like rice or wheat like that. So and from production, consumption and exchange. Okay. So and distribution. So this is called the economics. So and the last one is BS. BS is it is a business study. So we have in the title busy. Busy means we know. Busy means we are all engaging from one of the work in hardly. So that is called a busy. So like that. So business it is the word derived from the busy. It means regularly engaged in the work. That is called busy. So it is also purchase the production and sale of the goods and services. It is called the business study. See, very simple. So business study means it means regularly engage in the work and purchase production, sale of goods and services. Sale of goods means things and services, some other things. So these are the main parts we have to study from this year, students. All of you listen very carefully. And another one thing point I want to tell that you make a note the points in your notebook. So now we have to come for our chapter. So this year in the first chapter of Eastern Social, they given sources from the history. Sources from the history. See, students, from the title of sources, we have one idea found in our mind. See, sources. Sources means in this word we have somewhere we heard this word. Why? Sources is one of the important word. We have to listen some ways, like evidence we call. What we call that? Evidence. So let us see what are the main things we have to study from this lesson. So what do you learn from this lesson? I want to tell that what are the things you have to learn from this lesson. Sources means the first thing is sources required to the study of history. Understood? The sources required to be study of the history. This is the main learning point. And the second point is types of sources. Types of sources of history. What are the types of sources in the history? In sources, what are the types we have to know? That is the second main thing. And the third one is importance of archaeological sources. Importance of archaeological sources. So, and the next point is importance of inscriptions. Importance of inscription. Dear students, these are what are the inscription, what is archaeological from the next becoming classes you will be know about that. First you want to see that what are the main points and importance of the inscription, and next one is importance of oral sources in history. Importance of oral sources in history, and see, these are the main points of from our lesson sources. Dear students, now we have to discuss from one of the learning point sources required to the study of history. See, you are all studied history in the last year. See how we have to study, how we have to acceptance of the matters of the history. It means, so that's only now we can discuss that. See, this is the sources required to study of the history means, yes, we have to, the sources are very important to study of the history. How? Means, when the history, it is, we already know that history is a systematic study of a past event. So it is studied the past event. So it is in the written on the basis of sources. Which one? The history is written on the basis of sources. So there is a no source, no history. See students, one of the important point from this sources required to the study of history. So the history is in the written formation. So when it is a written formation, so the sources in the history, so in written formation, written basis of the sources, hence there is a no source, is a no history, because it is a very easy point. There is a no sources, no history. Why means the source is very important to the history. So and how we have to get one of the example means, for example, advocates. Okay, so advocates will be advocating their laws, but the present their argument on the basis of evidence and sources. So they will be advocating of their argument. Who the lawyers? What is the base of that argument means? That is the base of on the argument is evidence and the sources. See, without evidence and sources, that is not a perfect. That is not a perfect. See students, so that's why the history is a sources. There is a no source, no history. So like this way, when the historians, how the advocate will be argument no, like that our historians will be collect the sources. Our historians will be collect the sources, then they will be examining that, and they will be confirm that, and they will be analysis that. So after that they will be sources analysis and write the history. See, in the history, our historians will be first to collect the information, collect the sources, collect the evidences. Then after they will be examine that how it is true or false, wrong or right. Then they will be confirm that. Then analysis, once again analyze that. Then they will be write the history. See, in this point, we have to confirm that when what is the sources required to study of the history. And students, and next we go into another point, what is a source. Then we have to come our topic. What is source? See, source. What is source? It means the human being. When we goes to the early life, the human being had created many things used as being many things used by human beings in the past. In the past, have remained. In the past, have remained. They are called the sources. Once again, you observe that the human being had created many facilities. The human being had created many facilities to lead their life. To lead their life since ancient times. It is in the ancient time. So we are in the ancient times. So if the things used by human being in the past have remained, that all the whatever he used in the things now, that how all remains. So that remains they are called sources. That remains they are called sources. So the one of the best we have give some examples for this sources means agricultural tools. For example, in the past, what are the human beings? Old mans used the agricultural tools now we have to see that. Then only we have to confirm that, oh, that man will do agriculture. That man will did the agriculture. See, agricultural tools, forts. You are all know that and you also experience, and you also somewhere saw that forts. For example, our Chitradurga, okay, and coins, some old coins, whatever our ancient man's using, our old man's using coins, inscriptions. Some of the inscriptions we have to see on the walls in the old temple. When, for example, Belur Halebeed and some other old places, we have to know that inscriptions on the walls. That is one of the main sources, arms, temples, etc. These are the main things. These are the main things to study the sources. So, similarly, these sources, dear the students, one of the main point we have to know that these sources are we have to getting from the two ways. One is written type, and another one type is model or oral type. Okay, so that is called, and that can be, we have to come to types of sources. So, dear students, let us stop from here only. From the next class or day 2, we have to continue from the types of sources of history. Types of sources of history. See, all the Eastern students, you can, whatever we discuss from this day 1 more, you should follow, and you should confirm this in your textbook. You have to read in your textbook once or twice, okay, compulsorily. So, and next day 2 class we will meet on the next class. Thank you very much.